You know, there's a point in every healing journey where God stops asking you to push harder and starts inviting you to breathe, to stop fighting your story, to stop pretending you're okay, to stop carrying the weight of what you've never said out loud. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's finally letting God meet you where you really are. And that's where the breakthrough begins. Because the truth is, God can't heal the version of you that you pretend to be. He heals the real you, the one behind the smile, behind the strength, behind the I'm fine. Acceptance is the moment you stop running from your truth and start walking with God in it. Hey family, welcome back to the AAA Resilience Podcast. I'm your host, Roland St. Gerard, and today we're stepping into Key 2 from my book, Resilience, 7 Keys to Cultivate a Resilient Mindset for Spiritual Mastery. If episode 4 was about seeing what's happening inside you, episode 5 is about stopping the fight against it. Acceptance is where healing starts to take shape. It's where your heart finally exhales. It's where the emotional tension begins to loosen. Let's talk about it, heart to heart. Let me say this right up front. Acceptance does not mean you approve of what happened. It doesn't mean you're okay with it. It doesn't mean you deserve it. And it definitely doesn't mean you're stuck with it. Acceptance simply means I'm done pretending. This is my truth, and I'm ready for God to work with it. That's it. Most of us don't struggle with acceptance because we're stubborn. We struggle because we're scared. Scared that if we face the truth, it'll break us. Scared that if we stop running, the pain will catch up. Scared that if we admit what happened, we'll fall apart. Scared that if we acknowledge the wound, we'll have to feel it again. But here's the thing. You can't heal what you keep hiding, and God can't transform what you keep denying. Acceptance is not about reliving the pain. It's about releasing the resistance. Sometimes the hardest part of healing is not the wound itself. It's the fight to avoid looking at it. Let's be real for a moment. We avoid acceptance because denial feels safer. It lets us pretend we're okay. Minimizing feels easier. It wasn't that bad becomes a survival strategy. Blaming feels justified. It keeps the spotlight off our own healing. Shame feels familiar. Sometimes shame feels like home because it's all we've known. Control feels protective. If I don't acknowledge it, maybe I can keep it from hurting me again. But all of those things keep you stuck in the same emotional loop. Acceptance breaks the loop. It's the moment you say, okay, God, this is where I am. This is what I feel. This is what happened. Now meet me here. And He will. Because God doesn't heal illusions. He heals truth. He heals honesty. He heals what you're willing to bring into the light. Before we go deeper, if this conversation is already stirring something in you, go ahead and follow the podcast. It helps more people find these tools. And if you want to stay connected to my books and future releases, you can follow me, Roland St. Gerard, on Amazon. All right, let's keep going. Let me tell you something I wish someone told me years ago. Acceptance is emotional maturity. It's the ability to hold two truths at the same time. This is my reality. But this reality does not define my destiny. So acceptance frees your mind. It softens your heart. It opens your spirit. It restores your energy. It positions you for transformation. Acceptance is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of healing. And here's the beautiful part. Acceptance doesn't trap you in your story. It untangles you from it. When you accept something, you stop wrestling with it. You stop negotiating with it. You stop trying to rewrite it. You stop trying to pretend it didn't happen. Acceptance is the moment you stop fighting the past and start building the future. One of the most powerful things acceptance does is separate your identity from your experience. You can finally say, what happened to me is real, but it is not who I am. My story shaped me, but it does not limit me. My past is a chapter, not a prophecy. My pain is part of my journey, not the definition of my identity. I am not what I survived. I am who God is forming me to be. So acceptance is the moment you reclaim authorship of your life. It's when you stop letting the wound narrate your story. It's when you stop letting trauma write your identity. It's when you stop letting the past dictate your worth. Acceptance is the moment you say, this happened, but it doesn't get the final word. Let's get practical. Here are 3 simple, honest practices to help you walk in acceptance. Number 1, name the truth without judgment. This happened. This hurt. This shaped me. Not, I should have known better. Not, it wasn't that bad. Just truth. Just truth. Number 2, release the need to rewrite the past. You can't change what was, but you can choose what will be. Acceptance is the moment you stop trying to edit a chapter that's already written. And number 3, sit with the emotion instead of escaping it. Emotions lose power when they're acknowledged. What you feel is not a threat, it's information. Acceptance isn't a one-time event. Some days you'll feel strong. Some days you'll feel tender. Some days you'll feel both at the same time. Both are part of the journey. Let's slow down together. Take a breath. Relax your shoulders. Let your mind settle. Let your heart open just a little. Ask yourself, number 1, what part of my story have I been resisting? Number 2, what truth have I been afraid to acknowledge? Number 3, what emotion have I been avoiding? Number 4, what would acceptance make possible for me? Number 5, what would shift in my life if I stopped fighting reality and started partnering with God? And number 6, what am I finally ready to stop carrying alone? Let one truth rise to the surface, just one. That's where acceptance begins. So this is our time where we close with a blessing. Receive the blessing. May God give you the courage to face your story with compassion. May He lift the weight of denial, fear, and shame from your shoulders. May He meet you in the truth of your reality and lead you into healing. And may acceptance become the doorway to the freedom, clarity, and resilience God designed for you. If this episode encouraged you, take a moment to follow the AAA Resilience podcast and share it with someone who's ready to grow in emotional clarity and spiritual strength. And if you want to stay connected to my work, teachings, and upcoming books, you can follow Roland St. Gerard on Amazon. I'll see you on the next episode.